And Juice, I know I'm going off on a tangent, but you know I got a lot to say. In life,
Speak on it.
we all get a script. I talked about this on the phone to you. We all get a script. Some scripts is, more hectic than other people's script. But some people got a script. And as long as you follow that script that God give you, you can make it. Now, sometimes we don't get off track a little bit and we might do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. But when you got a script from God and it's simple, He give you all the intangibles, everything that you need to get to that level to change your family's lives forever. You got to stick to that script. Because if you get off that script, you may not never get back on it.
Yeah.
If you understand what I'm saying. Am I making sense here?
No, you're making sense. And also too, like speaking on what you said earlier about like, bro, if I got caught with a Draco in the 30 clip, bro, I'm going to jail and nobody is going to care, bro. Not a single person is going to care. And this reminds me of the Brittany Griner situation, bro. She over here, there was reports last week that she's on her, she's down bad, bro. She feels like nobody cares for her. And like the United States is not coming to get her and whatnot. Bro, if D-Rich TV was in Russia right now, nobody would even know. We're all human beings at the end of the day, bro. And nobody owes nothing to nobody. And it's crazy too, with a lot of these players and like people with status, you'll be surprised. A lot of them actually get multiple chances, bro. If you did what like Artera Morris did and all that, bro, and Dior and crazy stuff like that, bro, you'd be done. But the fact that these judges and the law, they see that these people do have potential, they're young, they can change for the better and whatnot. They get second chances. And a lot of them take advantage of those second chances and really change for the better. And a lot of them still stick with the same crowd, and they still indulge in those same activities. So I'm just praying that, Dior and everybody involved in these specific situations, they can, change for the better and understand who they are as a person, bro, and change as a whole, and I do believe they can do that.
Yeah, man, because, sometimes I hear stories about certain players and I give them the benefit of the doubt. You don't think I heard stories about Dior Johnson?
Ain't no benefit of the doubt in these situations.
I'm not talking about, of course, there's no benefit of doubt in any of these situations.
Bro, like I said, these are not mistakes. These are.
I'm talking about, bro. I've heard things about Dior Johnson about situations of why he transferred or certain situations that happened in the past before this situation even occurred. That's what I'm talking about. People in my DMs telling me stories about, this is why he left this school. This is why he left this school. And in each of those situations, I always gave him the benefit of the doubt because I said, he's a kid. Maybe he had a rough childhood. But now it's to the point where this is something that keeps occurring. And for this to happen, the shit getting worse.
It's alarming, bro.
And when you talk about people getting second chances, who's to say that maybe this wasn't the first time that something like this happened? Maybe somebody swept it up under the rug. Shit happens and it gets swept under the rug and we never hear about it. I heard somebody say with the Emoni Bay situation, well, why didn't the cops just let him go? Because sometimes you can't have it your way all the time. And sometimes you gotta have shit like this happen to slow you down. You look at Allen Iverson. He got into a situation in high school, got into a fight at a bowling alley, almost lost his career. Until the Georgetown coach came and saved his career and gave him a chance, and he became the first overall pick. You look at a Randy Moss, in my opinion, the best wide receiver of all time, had situations switching school to school because he kept getting in trouble with the law. And he went on to be the best wide receiver in the NFL of all time. So shit like this has to happen. You have to be humble and you have to be sat down. You can't always get away with everything. I'm just disappointed when people messing the money up. I don't care if you mess a $200,000 car up. You can get another one. I don't care if you mess a house up or a pair of Travis Scott shoes. But one thing that you cannot do is you can't mess the money up, man. You can't mess the millions up. Because when you mess the millions up, that's a slap to my face. I'm 30 years old. I never was a 5-star prospect. I'm 6 foot, but I play like Ben Wallace. My career was over with when it started. I'm 6 foot with a Ben Wallace skill set. So when I see players get in situations like this and not taking advantage of the opportunities and kind of getting sidetracked, if you hear me talking to you, just listen, man.
Yeah. Bro,
That's
and it's
it.
great. And that's what I'm saying. A lot of people really take stuff for granted. You know, like you really cannot take, bro, as much as like people think their life is, bro, how bad it is, there's people going through worse, bro. People have no arms, people have no eyeballs, they got one eye. Like people are always in like bad situations. And when you're in a situation like I said, like to make millions of dollars and be able to take care of your friends and family for the rest of your life, bro, you cannot mess up, bro. You just can't. Like I said, these are not mistakes that they did. Like, come on, guys, we gotta grow up, man. This is not we're not on the right track.
Do you feel like we being too hard on them? You know what? I got something to say, man. I got something to say. I'm not worried about being too hard on anybody anymore because y'all let these excuse my language. Y'all let these MFers come on YouTube, get behind a mic, not show their face, and say whatever the hell they want to say. Y'all don't got nothing to say about that. So I'm gonna come on here and I'm gonna speak my mind and I'm gonna show my face with it. This is how I feel. Like I told y'all get in trouble. Every time y'all get in trouble, I come on here, I type your name in on YouTube, and I see these people eating off your name. Hundreds of thousands of views, 500,000 views. I'm like,
They
damn,
waiting,
they
bro.
really eating off this.
They just waiting. They just plotting for people to do dumb stuff, bro. They waiting.
And definitely for people like us who we also speak positive and highly of people. You go on our platforms, we speak very highly of people. So you can't expect for somebody to always speak so highly of you. And then when something happens, you get upset because they talk about it. It's just the way that it is. It's the game.
Bro, I mean, like I said, bro, like I'm not no tough guy. You know, I'm not. I don't know if you think you're a tough guy. I'm not no tough guy. I'm just literally just speaking my opinion on this topic, and everything I feel like we're saying is for the best interest in every single player that we talk about. You know, just because we see the potential in these people, in these humans. Not, forget the players, in these humans in general, bro. And they're young at the end of the day. And they can overcome this, like I've been saying the whole video. Like they can overcome this, and we just gotta wait and see.